Good morning, everybody. So, buyer's remorse. We know what that is when you maybe make an impulse buy for an item that you probably really didn't need, maybe you couldn't afford, really wasn't maybe your size or your style, but you got it anyways, and then you realize afterwards, boy, this was a bad purchase. And it was due to impulsive or lack of impulse control. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's too much alcohol. It can be a lot of things, but buyer's remorse. But in this case, buyer's remorse, when it comes to impulse control in a relationship sense, is a pretty crucial thing. And I'll tell you why. Because in the last few years of dating, I have seen firsthand the the portion of impulse control or lack thereof play itself out, the end of a relationship play itself out, and then the buyer's remorse sets in. Now, here's the thing. I'm all for forgiveness, and I certainly don't begrudge anybody. It's just you just move on when you realize things don't work out. But the thing about it is, if you were impulsive enough to make that purchase or choose your lane or whatever it was, then you kind of have to. That's the remorse part. That's the buyer's remorse. It's unfortunate, and sometimes it would have been nice to be able to go back, but unfortunately, that's just what happens. And this is a part of growth. This is a part of acceptance. And there's the apology factor as well, and not just to the person that you may have wronged. I've received a few apologies where these things are concerned, and just said, well, I guess I need to work on myself, and that's fine. But the apology factor should also be you apologize to yourself first, or in the process to say, I made a mistake. I can learn from this and grow from it. If you learn and grow from it, then it's really not completely to your detriment. It's not a terrible purchase. It just means that you learned that you won't be so impulsive in your purchases or your actions to get you to a remorseful state once again. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Ace up the sleeve, advice, comment, experience. I do appreciate the fact that people reach back out and thought that it was worth trying to reconcile. And again, I don't begrudge anybody, but I think sometimes when you move on, people forget. A lot of times they forget that this was why it moved on. And if you bring something back to a store that was impulse purchased after the receipt expiration, there's not much that the store can do for you, unless they are very generous or willing to give you some sort of credit or some form of something. But that's a business, and that doesn't always work when it comes to people. Sometimes a person will give you that extra chance or that restart or what have you. But again, buyer's remorse. What's your thoughts? Leave me some feedback, some comments, and we can go from there. But guys, again, hopefully this finds everybody in a place, pursuit, or your beginnings of pursuit in total health, mind, body, and soul. We'll see you soon. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.